Happening today, the Sun Prairie community marks 5 years since a massive explosion devastated the city. Plus, President Biden in London today talking with the King and Prime Minister ahead of the NATO summit in Europe. You're watching News 3 now at noon. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for tuning in. 5 years ago today, a massive explosion rocked the Sun Prairie community. The explosion, caused by a gas leak, happened around dinner time on July 10th, 2018. The blast centered in the area of Main and Bristol Streets in the heart of downtown. Several people were injured and one person was killed. Sun Prairie Fire Captain Corey Barr. He was trying to evacuate people from the downtown area just before the explosion. Here's what Sun Prairie's fire chief had to say the morning after the explosion, after announcing Barr had passed away.
We lost a friend. We lost a dear friend. And we will be affected forever, but we will continue to build strength and be a better organization with Corey's legacy in our hearts.
Those words about strength turned into a rallying cry for the community, with the hashtag Sun Prairie Strong taking off on social media in the following days and weeks. Sun Prairie's fire chief says Corey Barr likely saved multiple lives by getting people out of the downtown area before the explosion. In 2020, 2 years after the incident, a memorial was dedicated in Corey Barr's honor in the street outside the fire department, also renamed Barr Street. His widow, Abby, and his twin girls attended the ceremony, where a bronze statue of Corey was unveiled. The fire department says everyone is welcome to stop by the memorial today to drop off flowers, notes, and other mementos. And it's been a long healing process for Sun Prairie since that day. While keeping that day close in their hearts, the downtown area has been rebuilt, including renovations to the old City Hall building that was damaged in the blast, a new home for Glass Nickel Pizza on East Main Street, and a new multi-use development going up in one of the corners at Bristol and Main. Our live team coverage continues throughout the day as Sun Prairie marks this anniversary. You can follow along all day long by downloading our Channel 3000 News app or visiting channel3000.com. Let's head to the Weather Center now. Meteorologist Greg Barnard has a look at our first warm forecast. Getting warm out there.
Yeah, it's going to be a hot day today, but the good news is it's just one day we're going to see these hot temperatures. But right now we're already in the mid-80s across most of southern Wisconsin. We'll be approaching 90 here pretty soon. You see that wind out of the southwest, which is helping to full up that warm air. You see a little bit of cloud cover to the north. That is kind of a front that's well to the north. We also have a little bit of a cumulus to the south that's beginning to develop. But overall, mostly sunny skies, but that haze is kind of out there again, kind of due to the smoke. Big picture shows the front up to the north that's starting to develop a few showers near Superior, Rhinelander. That's where we're going to see further development this afternoon as we heat up along that front. Right now, radar just shows a few showers, maybe a thunderstorm up there, but that should begin to develop here in a few hours. Dew points have come up around 60 this morning. We'll kind of mix those probably down into the 50s this afternoon, but on all, it's just a little bit more humid out there, a sign that we are pulling some moisture in there. Big picture shows behind that front is actually much more refreshing air. You see dew points falling into the 40s, so we're going to see some of that eventually, but in the time being, breezy conditions, 10 to 20 miles per hour wind out there. For the afternoon, really is going to be just plenty of sunshine, some haze out there. We'll get up to about 90 or the low 90s for most of the area, not expecting any showers or thunderstorms through this evening. We do have a chance maybe up to the north, some severe thunderstorms later tonight if they can make it. I'll break down when to expect those showers and thunderstorms and what the rest of the week looks like a bit later in the broadcast.
All right, we'll see you later, Greg. Thank you. New this afternoon, Madison police are investigating after an unresponsive man was pulled from Lake Monona this morning. Officers and fire crews were called to John Nolan and North Shore Drives just before 6 this morning for a report of a person in the water. Life-saving efforts were unsuccessful and the man was pronounced dead. The incident remains under investigation. A Cassville man also died after he was ejected from his vehicle during a crash in Grant County over the weekend. It happened on Highway 133 near Oak Lane around 10:30 on Sunday. Investigators determined 44-year-old Jesse Sauer was driving east on the highway when his vehicle left the roadway, entering a ditch. He then overcorrected, causing his vehicle to spin out and roll onto its roof. Deputies say Sauer was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected from the vehicle. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Now to some disturbing allegations made against personnel at a Marine Corps base south of Los Angeles. A U.S. Marine has been taken into military custody after a missing 14-year-old girl was found in the barracks at Camp Pendleton. According to the timeline from the San Diego County Sheriff's Department, the 14-year-old ran away from home on June 9th. She was reported missing by her grandmother 4 days later, and then the teen was found on June 28th. In a statement to CBS News, Camp Pendleton said security at the base is a top concern and, quote, this command takes this matter and all allegations very seriously and the incident is under investigation and we will continue to cooperate with NCIS and appropriate authorities. The San Diego Human Trafficking Task Force is assisting with the investigation. So far, no arrests and no charges have been filed. Disgraced sports doctor Larry Nassar, who was convicted of sexually abusing female gymnasts, was stabbed multiple times at a federal prison in Florida where he is incarcerated. The Bureau of Prisons said in a statement that an inmate was assaulted at the U.S. Penitentiary Coleman II on Sunday. A source confirmed the inmate was Nassar. Officials say he is now in stable condition. Nassar pleaded guilty to 7 counts of criminal sexual conduct in Michigan and separately to federal child pornography charges for which he was sentenced to 60 years in prison. President Biden kicked off his 5-day trip to Europe with meetings in the UK ahead of high-stakes NATO summit in Europe that starts tomorrow. Tina Kraus tells us the war in Ukraine expected to be the top of the agenda.
President Biden began his first full day in London at 10 Downing Street, calling the U.S.-UK relationship rock solid as he talked with British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. It's the 6th time the leaders have met, and their shared support for Ukraine likely dominated discussions, along with the president's controversial decision to provide cluster bombs to Ukraine in their war against Russia. The munitions are banned by more than 100 countries, including the UK. But the U.S. says Ukraine needs the canisters filled with small bombs that can be dropped over a wide area. Politics gave way to some pomp later as President Biden met with King Charles for the first time since his crowning. The two had tea and talked about climate issues, including how to encourage companies to boost clean energy efforts, with input from John Kerry, the U.S. Special Envoy for Climate Change. Then it was back in the air for the president with a flight to Lithuania's capital city for the annual NATO summit. Ukraine is pressing to become a member of the military alliance, but President Biden says the war must end before Ukraine is admitted, or all members could be dragged into conflict with Russia. Still, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says he wants a guarantee, not just that the door is open, he says, but that Ukraine will be let through it. Tina Kraus, CBS News, London.
NATO now has 31 nations as members after Finland joined the alliance back in April. Sweden hopes to be next, but political backlash from Turkey is delaying their bid for now. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Retailer Bye Bye Baby will soon be no more. And McDonald's is getting into the wedding business. Details coming up in the Money Watch report.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
Update your bath area for accessibility without skimping on style with one call to Mad City Baths, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. In as little as 1 day, get a new walk-in tub or shower infused with Microban antimicrobial protection, back with a lifetime warranty. And remember, once you receive a free design consultation, we'll lock your price in and guarantee it for 1 year. Now's the time to call during our triple savings sale. Save 3 ways. First, receive 50% off installation of a new bath or shower. Second, 24 months, no interest, no payments, senior military discounts. And third, call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate from Mad City. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Do you suffer from chronic or severe back or neck pain? Did you know that there is now a treatment method available right here at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center that offers hope of avoiding spinal surgery for those suffering with bulging, herniated, or degenerative discs? Our therapies help reduce pain related to these conditions and have a high success rate in helping people just like you avoid back or neck surgery.
I've experienced low back pain for over 15 years. I had back surgery when I was 26 and had difficulties recovering. The doctors at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center have given me a new lease on life. I am now able to enjoy an active, pain-free lifestyle.
Call Midwest Spine and Nerve Center now to schedule a no-obligation consultation to see if our progressive pain-relieving therapies are right for you.
This is Matt Gunderson. We recently celebrated the life of George. Loved by many, feared by walleye. As part of his fishing-themed celebration, everyone in attendance accepted one of his favorite lures. Allow us to personalize every detail of a life well lived.
Have you ever experienced this view? Hi, Andrew Larson here. With Gutter Shutter, you'll never have to experience it again. Please give up this dangerous chore and protect your home's foundation with Gutter Shutter, the strongest, most durable, maintenance-free gutter on the market. Over the past 15 years, my team has installed thousands of maintenance-free gutter systems across South Central Wisconsin. We'd love to come out and show you what Gutter Shutter can do for you and your home, but most importantly, keep you safe and off that ladder. So call today for a free estimate.
Farmers Insurance has announced it will limit new home insurance policies in the state of California. In a statement, farmers blamed severe weather events like wildfires and climbing costs for reconstruction. It follows similar announcements by Allstate and State Farm. Some consumer advocates say the companies are pressuring state regulators to approve rate hikes. Say bye-bye to Bye Bye Baby. A bankruptcy auction failed to find a buyer for the baby goods business, meaning retail stores will be forced to close. But the brand may live on. A New Jersey-based company is seeking the rights to Bye Bye Baby's intellectual property. The hearing is set to approve the sale on Tuesday. And say I do with McDonald's? The I'm Lovin' It brand is getting into the wedding catering business, at least in Indonesia. Restaurants there are offering a wedding package with 100 burgers and 400 McNuggets for about $230. They'll even set up a stall at the reception to serve the food. The perfect start for a lifetime of Happy Meals. But French fries aren't included. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, go to cbsmoneywatch.com. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials up 149 points. The NASDAQ down 10. The S&P 500 down 1 1/3. Our call for action volunteers are in the building taking your consumer complaints and taking action on your behalf. Volunteers are here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you can call for action right now at 608-270-2833 or submit a claim anytime at channel3000.com/call-for-action. Next at noon, Pam has today's egg prices, and Greg is back with the latest forecast. And then today on Live at 4, we go behind the wheel with Harvey Briggs in the brand new Alfa Romeo Tonale, a compact SUV.
Don't miss the Smith Brothers Factory Authorized Sale on now. Select from many styles on our showroom floor or custom order the Amish crafted sofa just right for you.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture.
At Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
They explained everything to us. They came and, on time when they said they were going to get the job done. So, everything was great.
With more than 50,000 satisfied customers and an A+ rating with the BBB, Mad City Baths is your trusted source for beautiful American-made baths and showers infused with Microban antimicrobial protection so they're easy to clean. And now during our triple savings sale, save 3 ways. First, receive 50% off installation of a new bath or shower. Second, 24 months, no interest, no payments, senior military discounts. And third, call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate from Mad City. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608 729-4466.
I'm a martial artist, a skydiver, a pilot, and all of them require your feet to work. Get up in the morning, and it felt like I was standing on marbles on my heel. When I went into the Good Feet store, the fitting was personalized. It was all about me. You put in the art supports, and your day becomes better, and the sun shines, the unicorns run by, and, you know, it's a good life. I'm Randy, and that's my Good Feet story.
Thanks to the Good Feet store. Don't miss the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale on now. Select from many styles on our showroom floor or custom order the Amish crafted sofa just right for you.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture.
At Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
I get Swiss Beats stamp of approval. Did you hear my theme song? Did I do okay?
Fire.
Then Olympian Jordan Childs.
You can put it on if you want.
Plus, Jody Watley is here.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3. 5 years after a horrific explosion, Sun Prairie rebuilds while honoring a fallen firefighter.
He was just an amazing guy.
Armand Rahman shows you how the city is healing to make Sun Prairie stronger. Tonight on News 3 Now at 6. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check in with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report on this Monday. How are you?
Well, just like everybody else, still waiting on some of the rain. This heat is going to be something we've got to manage through at least for the next 48 hours. Farmers taking care of themselves, their employees, looking in on the elderly and taking care of those animals. One of the reasons why the numbers you're about to see in just a moment are up so much on the midday, double digits up on corn as well as soybeans. The dairy markets are also up, and a lot of it has to do with the heat that's going to be across the upper Midwest. Not exactly ideal if you're one of the kids or families that's going to be involved in county fair activity. Of course, on the weekend, the Stoughton Junior Fair as well as our Lodi Agriculture Fair wrapped up with great success. Now, this week, starting today, we've got the Sauk County Fair that's going to be happening in Baraboo, Jefferson County Fair happening in Jefferson, Lafayette County Fair down in Darlington, all getting rolling today as far as, or this week, I should say, as far as county fair activities. So kind of keep that in mind as a social activity. I'll be with my friends at the Sauk County Fair this Saturday for their youth meat animal sale. That will start with bidding at 1 o'clock. So if you are looking for a way to support kids, or maybe you're just looking for a way to fill your freezer, I strongly suggest supporting your local county fair. The stories that you'll help generate, the memories that you'll help make with those kids, and filling up those freezers comes a lot easier at the county fair. I do want to remind folks about a kind of a new cooperation between the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Farm Service Agency in Wisconsin, Risk Management Agency, as well as our Wisconsin Department of Ag, Trade, and Consumer Protection, and UW-Madison Extension. They have put together the Wisconsin Beginning Farmers Resource Guide, basically putting all the information beginning farmers need in one place and giving them access. That's one of the things that they'll be handing out next week during Wisconsin Farm Technology Days. That's going to be happening at the Badger Steam and Gas Engine Club grounds between Wisconsin Dells and Baraboo, July 18th through the 20th. Barrel cheese up two today at $1.40. 40-pound block cheese up 5 1/4 at $1.44.5. Double A butter even gains $1 1/4, $2.49 1/4. A strong Monday for our markets, at least so far.
Okay, let's hope it continues in that direction.
Yes, that's right. That'd be good.
All right, Pam. Thank you.
See you later.
More rain and possible flooding is in the forecast for parts of the Northeast today. The National Weather Service issued its first ever high-risk warning for the area surrounding Burlington, Vermont. This comes after massive flooding overwhelmed parts of upstate New York and Connecticut on Sunday. Elijah Westbrook has the story.
The torrential rain is moving north, taking aim at Vermont Monday. Roads in Orange County, New York were quickly underwater Sunday when almost 8 inches of rain fell in just a few hours. Local officials say a woman in her mid-30s trying to evacuate her home in Highland Falls died when she lost her footing and was swept away.
Terror, devastation, right here, less than 24 hours ago.
First responders were able to rescue dozens of people by boat, many caught by surprise at how quickly the water rose.
I've been here for 7 years. This is the first time I ever had seen this happen.
Residents in New York's Westchester County woke up to massive flooding. This is Yorktown, where Old Yorktown Road is still underwater. Similar scenes played out across the Northeast. Roads and bridges buckled under the weight of water in Norfolk, Connecticut.
The bridge on our property, It's basically floating on the water right now. If it comes up, I don't know, 3 or 4 more inches, the bridge will be gone.
Rail lines weren't spared either. Water, mud, and fallen trees left train tracks either submerged or impassable, likely disrupting thousands of commuters heading into New York City Monday morning. Elijah Westbrook, CBS News, Yorktown, New York.
Greg I'm sorry. Officials say the storm has already caused tens of millions of dollars in damages and canceled hundreds of flights in the Northeast. Now, Greg, we need some rain, but not that much.
Not 8 inches in 6 hours. It definitely, even on dry ground, that will basically not get soaked in. It'll kind of just run off. So we will get some rain here coming up, but it's not going to be enough to really do a huge dent in the drought conditions. There's a few showers and storms tonight. That's going to be more scattered in nature. We're going to have probably better chances coming later tomorrow into Wednesday. The best chance Tuesday night through Wednesday, but there are some chances all the way through Saturday. But I think Tuesday night and Wednesday is the best chance to see measurable rainfall. Hot today, warm tomorrow, but definitely cool Wednesday, and then the rest of the week into the weekend, even next week, looks seasonable, low to mid 80s. We might get hot till next week, but really we just have this hot day here today. We should see then actually more seasonable conditions. Overall, the last really several days, the main precipitation has pushed further south for the next 7 days. We're now kind of in that 1/4 to a 1/2 inch, maybe 3/4. Last week in this little area was a little bit further north, so the trend has been not good news for the precipitation, pushing it further south, but I do think we'll get some of it. As you kind of zoom out, you can see really it's down to central Illinois, down to Missouri, into Illinois. You kind of see this northwest, the southeast flow. Right along the jet is where we're going to see a lot of that rainfall occur. Severe weather, we do have that opportunity tonight to the north. Probably going to be a wind threat as these develop and then push southeastward. I think north of the Dells, you might get a probability of maybe a severe wind gust, but as they weaken, as it come down in southern Wisconsin, that severe threat really is going to be pretty minimum. Tomorrow, everything pushes south for severe weather, really to Nebraska, kind of that way. As we get into Wednesday, this is where we're going to see more precipitation, kind of Tuesday night into Wednesday, develop down here and then push up to the northeast into Wisconsin, but it'll be just rain. Once again, the severe threat should stay to the south Tuesday and Wednesday. Through today, really, it's going to be the heat you're going to notice here for this afternoon and the strong winds or gusty winds out of the southwest. We'll get back up into around 90 for most locations here this afternoon. A few clouds here and there. You'll start seeing more clouds and even some showers developing into far northern Wisconsin. It'll take its time really to push down into the area. We're not going to see anything. So through the evening, still hot conditions. You'll see a little increase in the humidity. As we get to tonight, we'll start seeing that showers and thunderstorms begin to approach the Dells area up to the north. Now, whether this stays together is the question that really is going to have to wait and see as it surges southeastward. But I think by this time, basically midnight to 1 a.m., you should start seeing some areas in western Wisconsin up to the Dells see showers and thunderstorms approach. By the time we get to 2 to 5 a.m., I think that's when there's some opportunities for the Madison area to get some scattered showers and thunderstorms that should not be severe once they get down into some far southern Wisconsin. Then as you wake up, really that activity should be over with tomorrow morning. Temperatures mid-60s, definitely be warmer, a little bit more muggy with the moisture in there, but you can see the front is kind of sitting down to the south with the wind direction right here. And that's where we're going to see more development, but it won't be really until tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening that we'll start to see another wave come across here and develop a few showers and thunderstorms in western Wisconsin. That'll spread across the area probably towards the evening hour, and then really the development Tuesday night into Wednesday. A lot of showers and thunderstorms. You can see some heavy rainfall. That is where it's going to touch really southern Wisconsin. There's still some uncertainty of how far north this gets. So I think as close as you get to the state line is probably the better shot of getting really more rainfall. As you go further north, say Dells northward, probably less of a shot you're going to get rainfall Tuesday night into Wednesday. But this has the best opportunity to see some significant rainfall. It's just we need this to shift a little bit further north. So that's been the kind of the question as we go into it. So overall, as we look at the 10-day forecast, you can see once we get past the rain chance Wednesday, 75, it'll actually be even with the cloud cover, will barely break the mid-70s. The rest of the period, those showers and thunderstorms Thursday and Friday, just small chances, and then the rest of the period looks pretty seasonable. No hot conditions. Unfortunately, no really widespread rain either.
Yeah, we need the rain.
Need the rain. Some areas are going to get it. It's just not all the areas.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Up next, let's see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Looking for a summertime salad that's just as fitting with a plate of barbecue as it is with, well, just about anything? We've got it, and boy, is it good.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
Improve your well-being and comfort with a new walk-in tub or shower from Mad City Baths. It's the safe, smart solution for bathing. Our custom features are designed to match your style with premium patterns like Canyon Rock, classic concrete, and more. And remember, we lock your price in and guarantee it for 1 year. Time is running out to call during our triple savings sale. Save 3 ways. First, receive 50% off installation of a new bath or shower. Second, 24 months, no interest, no payments, senior military discounts. And third, last chance to call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Attention, Wisconsin veterans.
I'm Tony Evers, the governor of Wisconsin. If you are a veteran struggling to pay for rent, utilities, or other life-sustaining services, I want you to know that the Veterans Rental Assistance Program is here to help. The Veterans Rental Assistance Program was created by and for people living in Wisconsin, with benefit approvals being issued to veterans in just days, not months. You have already made a most noble sacrifice. You shouldn't have to continue doing so. We are here to support you. With pride in the way, it's never easy to ask for assistance, but rest assured we are here to help. The VRAP team is standing by to help. So call 833-WISC-VRAP or visit VRAPWI.com. You've always been there for us. We want you to know that we're here for you. On behalf of the state of Wisconsin, thank you.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
Hey, I've got a question for you. After a summer of potluck dinners and family get-togethers, are you tired of having the same 2 or 3 deli salads night after night? Now, I'm the first one to dig into a big bowl of potato salad, and I'll never turn my back on a creamy coleslaw. But every now and then, I want to change things up. If that sounds like you, you're going to love the change of pace side dish we're making today. The first thing we do is cut a good amount of broccoli and cauliflower into florets and blanch them. Then, into a cold water bath they go to stop them from cooking. After draining them, we add a red onion that we've cut into half moons. For the dressing, we mix together some mayo with a bit of apple cider vinegar. We use apple cider vinegar to add a light, fruity tang to our dressing. Okay, after we mix this with the veggies, we finish it with some dried cranberries, a handful of salted cashews, and some smoky bacon. With the freshness of the veggies, the crunchiness of the nuts and the bacon, and the fruitiness of the cranberries, it's the perfect partner to whatever you're serving. To get the recipe for our cauliflower and broccoli salad, all you have to do is visit our website. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a fresh new way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, here, Greg, one final check of the forecast.
Yeah, it's going to be a hot, breezy day. Today we'll have temperatures getting up into the upper 80s to near 90. That southwest wind. No threat of any rainfall. That'll be more tonight. For tomorrow, a little bit cooler, but the rainfall tonight, remember, and then a better shot as we go into Tuesday night into Wednesday. Hopefully we get some rain there.
Hopefully so. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 4. Have a great afternoon, everybody.